In the summer of 2023, two brothers, Samuel and Ignatius Derriere, were vacationing in Transylvania. One day, they spied an armadillo, a creature not indigenous to Europe. "I know! Hit me with your rhythm stick! Hit me! Hit me! Hit me!" They followed the animal as it scurried into a hidden cave, and there in clay jars, the brothers found some of the oldest recordings ever known. On wax cylinders and 8-tracks, the voices spoke of lost love, ruthless enemies, and a prince of darkness who once made the world tremble. The brothers soon realized they had discovered the audio diary of Dracula. In what is believed to be the only recordings of Dracula's actual voice, experts have pieced together a story centuries old. A story that seems to continue today.
Dracula's Winkee. It's the failure of a very small thing. Dracula's Winkee.
Episode 8. Time for a series recap. Dracula can't get it up.
Well done. Did that in 5 words or less. I am your narrator, Chardonnay Wafflehutt. Knowing the producers don't wake up before noon, I have taken it upon myself to come in early to do the introduction without their "C is for cootsy, that's good enough for me" level scripts. I'm gonna freeform like the ultimate pro I am, because I plan ahead. Planning ahead. A strategy found to be more effective in retrospect. Juan the Armadillo has been planning ahead, ensuring Dracula will outsmart his foes in traveling to America. And the Prince of Darkness has been planning ahead as well, working on his celebrity impersonations in case the vampire career doesn't pan out. Is that iconic news anchor Brian Williams?
There are some who would agree with you. I'm Brian Williams. Here now, the news. The dangers of dropping acid in front of your cat. Puff Daddy P. Diddy has legally changed his name to John Smith. And in a unanimous bipartisan decision, Republicans and Democrats shake hands across the aisle. Congress's new raise takes effect when they return from vacation. As one would. Let us check in with Chardonnay Wafflehutt for the latest in frustrated vampiric booty calls.
Uncanny. You even smell like Brian Williams. Yeah. Where were we? Yes, I was presenting the Diary of Dracula as only I can. Let us add some mood music.
Smack it up, flip it, rub it down!
Thank you. I just shit myself. I believe this is the correct button. The Prince of Darkness was once the most dangerous, most seductive man alive. He ruled the night for centuries. Then, in 1893, he met his equal. German assassin and freaking gorgeous hottie Gretchen von Strudelheimen. Together, they dominated the world and did sex like every 5 minutes, sometimes for hours.
My heart, that Schwarzenegger craves you like never before. Do not taunt me, my lord. We must do das Humpty Dance.
But memories are paper thin. Her face, her sweet lips faded into the past. The calendar is cruel to those cursed to live in eternity. 1893 seemed forever ago, especially for those who aren't good at math. But in 2024, Dracula stood in the towers of his castle overlooking his lands. 131 years later. Yeah, that's the correct answer. 2024 minus 1893. Remedial calculator, babies. Oh, how the times had changed. This was just not his century. The world moves so fast now. He always looked outdated in his open, frilly girly shirts. Regardless, the nights of passionate hamana-ha, especially with his one true lover, Gretchen, were history. His sex life was now an endless game of ding-dong-ditch-it. He fed on blood poisoned with drive-through window chalupas, sugar-jacked $8 pumpkin mocha lattes, and Ozempic. People tasted like skunk wrapped in a hobo's hiney hole. Then there were the other artificial enhancements. He'd never forget the first time he bit into a silicone-inflated titty. It was like Satan had punked him with a fruit gusher. Depression was real. Not like some Facebook martyr fishing for sympathy likes and "you're so beautiful" responses. We all know you're going to try and beat today's tally again tomorrow, Cheryl. Dracula wasn't playing that, yo. He didn't want pity. He simply wanted to end the torture of centuries, to regain his title as the most sexually dangerous lover ever. His membership reinstated in the Bucharest Boner Club. No, he was too proud to succumb to boo-hoo.
I do not want the fake sympathy of others. My pain is not for public display, and I will not sink so low as to talk to myself.
He said aloud to no one, "This seems like a good time to speak to our live audience. If there are any magnificent lawyers out there specializing in getting famous clients out of ankle monitors, contact me immediately. In the 50s, I was the voice of biblical blockbusters and countless Hollywood award shows. Now, look at this shit. I'm not even sure what a podcast is." You wouldn't only be helping your good friend Chardonnay. You'd be helping my wife Beaujolais and our adopted child, Mai Tai. Ah, sock puppets and scrotums. Lights just clicked on. The finger sniffers are here. Good morning, everyone. I brought donuts. That's my cue to switch the narrative, to focus on the dastardly Enclave, the enemies of Dracula. The smell of heavenly scones and freshly brewed exotic teas emanated into the night air. To the outside world, it was just the preparation for tomorrow's busy morning and yummy tummy. Yodo, 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 it's yummy tummy. But to those in the know, and if you know, you know, tonight was something different, quite different. For owner Teabag McJoy was no ordinary tea and scone peddler. No! He was the ultimate vampire slayer from the ancient order of the Prissy Unicorn. Along with Vatican-sanctioned street pimp and data collector S.D. Batang, they met with the leader of the secret sisterhood of the divine traveling yayas, the mofo superior, Sister Agnes. A voice that sounded like James Earl Jones was gargling with barbed porcupine peckers, blasted over the Zoom call.
I apologize for not being there in person. I don't like you two very much. And tonight is Beat the Orphans Night. One must take time for the simple pleasures in life,
she said as she stroked her femstache.
Is everything in order?
Oh, yes. I've just moved the grape jellies closer to the wheat bread, and my buttery croissant display is almost finished.
I'll put a turd on the collection plate if I give a shit. No dumbass Dracula. His probable escape to America. Fuck your wheat bread. And as always, may God bless.
Your divine alpha male status is our inspiration, sister. and I thank you for your suggestion. I do often contemplate making love to my wheat bread. Soft, warm. In fact, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, brother man, let's fight that urge for a bit and concentrate on our mission first. Who my vast network of info hoes, OST Batang, has calculated 3 top locations Dracula might land in America.
Out with it, sex peddler! I speak directly for the one who shall go unnamed. Do not waste his time.
Did we decide that calling our mysterious leader the one who shall go unnamed is a name?
We agreed he is now the one who shall be named Kevin.
Fine. Can we settle on the unnamed one who shall now be known as Kevin?
Perfect. If our mysterious leader likes it, I love it.
And for the sake of time, we could give him a code name, one that only we long-standing members know. Something short, like Kevin.
My vampire-killing, bread-humping brother. This is why you're on the team.
I must admit, it is catchy. And Kevin could be an acronym. Kill every vampire in the nuts.
The extra T would have to be silent, but yes, creative and once again complicated. It's settled then. Only we 3 know our leader from the Shadows' code name is Kevin.
Brilliant. Who would guess Kevin is short for the unnamed one who shall now be known as Kevin?
In the nuts.
They celebrated their genius with a toast. Teabag McJoy sipped Twinings of London Earl Grey black tea. Esti Batang chugged Mad Dog 2020, and the sister threw an orphan out the window.
Now, where is our satanic enemy most likely to land in America?
Knowing everything about our foe, my ladies have compiled a big booty's worth of data. We crunched it down from Serena Williams to Taylor Swift and got 3 locations. Easiest guess is New York City. Dracula is the Prince of Darkness. He pompous. That level of player wants the city that never sleeps.
At this point, allow me to turn the narrative over to my dear friend, legendary TV legend Sparky Guidonian, host of such game shows as Celebrity Shitter, Let's Spawn, and the already canceled What Would a Boomer Call That Person? Welcome, Sparky. Is that Old Spice I'm smelling? Or are you just happy to see me? Okay! Let me wipe this microphone off, Chardonnay. I know where you've been. I'm kidding, I'm serious, I mean that. Can you see me up in the cheap seats? It me, legendary TV legend, Sparky Guidonian. Already introduced you. Sparky Guidonian! Fun fact, kids, before there was a hashtag #MeToo, there was a hashtag #NoJustMe. I've always been a trendsetter. Hey! Are you ready to play the game? I believe the question was, what 3 cities would Dracula most likely land in? And the answer we got was New York City. Show me New York City. Yes! It's the #1 answer. Who the hell is next?
My main man Teabag, you're up. You got a guess?
Oh, geez. Dracula in America.
Clock's ticking, tick-tock, so the Chinese can watch too.
Okay, forget the vampire. The evil powers, the hunting innocent victims. More than anything, he's mega boomer old. Older than payphones, 8 tracks, and a sense of humor. Florida!
Show me Florida! Yes, 1 more to go and you can sweep the board. You're up, little lady. You look like if the 1930s Dust Bowl wore a habit.
Why, thank you.
Woo! Yeah!
Satan's man whore would be looking for the sexiest woman in the world. That could only mean Idaho.
How long have you been cloistered?
Idaho?
Just 'cause it got the word hoe in it don't mean everybody doing it. I the hoe, you the hoe, we the hoe. It don't work like that.
It's up to you, SDP''Tang. Thank you for being hooked on phonics. Okay, if you miss, Grody Wales and the cast of This Ship Be Haunted can steal. What is the third location Dracula would land in America? Here's a hint. It's a real place, not like Idaho.
It's up to you, SDP Tang.
I got this. Dracula hates all that paranormal romance bullshit. How it's turned the most horrifying monster of all time into manscaped models and glitter boys. Dracula's heading to New Orleans to kick some fruity vampire ass.
Show me that fruity vampire ass! Yes! New Orleans! Congratulations to the Enclave. Join us tomorrow night when we have AOC and the Squad versus the Proud Boys. Pick a side, America. Moderates or pussies. I'm kidding, I'm serious, I mean that.
New York City, Florida, and New Orleans, and we won a new car.
Dude, you can have it. It's a Kia.
Sweet.
We must stop Dracula before he flies from Europe. But put assassins in 3 cities. He cannot run amok in America.
Amok.
Amok.
Amuckety fuck muck. I'm working with window lickers. Assemble everyone in the entire Enclave. Skippy Van Helsing, Abby Ninja, Benjamin Butthurt, Mark Ruffalo, Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy Man.
Not until I see some nads. Call in our superheroes. Hot Rod McCooter, Spread Eagle, Dragon Venus.
Wow. Is that a verb, dragon? Or a monster like an Asian dragon?
Why do you have to be racist?
It's both. He is well hung. I will be sending Flathead Kate, my sister Muscle, to New York. You, Pete Tang, will be in New Orleans. And you, McJoy, will be in Florida. And keep a shirt on that pasty white skin. You'll settle satellites everywhere, you beluga whale.
Sound advice. Let's act quickly. There is no time to waste.
Not 1 minute.
Can't afford even 1 second.
No time to waste. Sister Agnes, as always, thank you for your leadership, your inspiration, and keeping your bad nun breath on that side of the Zoom camera.
It really is the worst. Like Vegemite wrapped in foot and ass. Like your mouth just gave up hope.
Do your job, bitches.
And the Zoom call ended as Tang looked at Teabag McJoy and then at the display cases.
So, seriously, how many loaves of wheat bread you got? Asking for a friend.
Next time on Dracula's Winkee.
2 episodes left. Do Dracula and Gretchen live happily ever after? Brought to you by our sponsor, legendary TV legend Sparky Guidonian's new game show, Is That Racist?
Okay, this is for the win. Think before you respond, keyboard warriors. Is the following sentence racist? You need teeth whitening. Hell to the yes it is. Those teeth have privilege. Well, I'm off like a grandma on meth. Stay tuned for Celebrity Shitter. You never know who's in the stall next to you. Or maybe you do. I'm kidding, I'm serious, I mean that. Dracula's Winkee, the podcast series, is copyrighted by Gregory L. Hall. Written, produced, and directed by Gregory Hall and Griffin Hall. The Dracula's Winkee theme song is written, performed, and recorded by the godfather of goth rock, Bobby Style. All of the music is public domain. Now behave yourself, or Chardonnay Wafflehutt will date your mama.
It's the fate of a very